University of Ulster had more courses that were relevant, and the CAM course seemed to be broad enough that it gave experience in all areas of communication, advertising, PR, events. And also the year out, the placement, appealed to me because I thought that would be useful in getting a job then in later life. I wouldn't be in this job if it wasn't for CAM. And I know that sounds really melodramatic, but if I hadn't done the year's placement, then it kind of started a series of events that have led me to where I am today. When we came to have to do our end of year project, it was good because I'd worked on some really exciting things, and one of the things I'd worked on was a membership scheme for the Natural History Museum. So I was able to write about that and in actual real terms, and I could understand the industry and the working world and how to then relate that back to some of the theory that I'd learnt in first and second year. I suppose my main role here is to manage this office and this operation, and also to represent and sell Northern Ireland and Belfast within the rest of the MCI family, and trying to encourage them to send all their rich clients, to send their conferences and events and whatever to Belfast or to Northern Ireland. We're quite fortunate that we work with a diverse range of clients locally, nationally and internationally on lots of different types of events. So it could be anything from a medical equipment supplies company to ICT, FMCG, government work, charities. We've an event on starting today, and that's for a charity. We've had some really nice clients. We did the premiere of, we looked after Disney during the premiere of The Lion, the Witch and the Wardrobe. So we were making sure that Mr. Disney, got from A to B and his private jet took off and all that kind of thing. So it's good in that way because there is a good variety, and that keeps it interesting. I think it's the ones that everybody always says, but I swear they're really important. Attention to detail, because it seems really silly, but that makes the difference between a good event and a great event. Actually wanting to do it would be important. Good written communication skills are really important, because we spend a lot of time trying to use the written word to describe an event, and that's very difficult when you've got a picture of something in your head to capture that on paper. So being able to write well is very important. And I suppose being patient and being able to deal with all levels of people. I think it's crucial that you use your placement year, you make the right choice about your placement year, because that will stand you in good stead whenever you go on to try to find a job. And I think while you're studying, if you can balance your study and your home life, if you can volunteer or work somewhere that is relevant to events, that will certainly make your CV stand out from the others. So I think trying to keep your hand in to the practical side of things is good, and not only will it help your CV, but I think it also helps your study, because it's easier to understand theory if you can relate it back to something that you know or are doing every day.